What are you doing here? Don't you know it's Friday? We're supposed to hang out on Wednesdays. What are you doing here? Why aren't you leaving? Ha! I gotcha. This is a special episode of Schmittastic Social Media Tips, brought to you by Tweetfind.com. Actually comes with a little announcement. You're not going to see me on Fridays in the future, but you are going to see me more often. I know that's what you wanted. I know. I talked the big guys up at Tweetfind, and they're going to let me have 2 episodes a week. How cool is that? So, instead of Wednesdays, set your DVRs for Tuesdays and Thursdays, because that's when you're going to find me. And when I say set your DVR, I'm kidding. I just mean go to blog.tweetfind.com. Schmittastic social media tips on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Today is not just a special episode because it's me on a Friday. I'm going to talk to you about Apple, which is really special because I'm not usually the tech mind around here. I'm very social. I don't understand the specs and stuff of things. But this week I had to talk to you about Apple. There's been a lot in the news about them this week. A lot groundbreaking and a lot heart-shattering. Let's start with the bad news, shall we? Steve Jobs, ex-CEO and board member of Apple, passed away this week, the day after the product launch, which is just epic. As if he wasn't epic enough, he's epic going out. So amazing how many lives he's touched. I don't know if you saw the footage of people flocking to the Apple stores just to share their feelings. It's been incredible. And so, of course, we are going to miss him greatly. He had a huge impact on our industry, on our world. So, of course, R.I.P. Steve Jobs. But I also wanted to talk about the product launch. The Apple iPhone 4S was introduced this past Tuesday, and it's on pre-order today at AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint. All 3 carriers now have the iPhone. The 4S is so incredible. If you knew the specs, which I'm about to tell you, so you're gonna know, you will want to be picking this one up yourself. First, let's talk about the top 2 reasons why I want it. One is the A5 chip, which is making the phone twice as fast as the iPhone 4. Not twice as fast as every other crappy phone on the market, twice as fast as their own phone, the iPhone 4. So that's amazing because you know what? When you're someone like me using social so much on my mobile device, you need something that's going to keep up, and I haven't found it yet. So I'm hoping that it's going to be in the iPhone 4S with the A5 chip. Also, I am so excited about the advances that they have made in the camera. Not the front-facing camera because, you know, they can only fix so much, but the rear-facing camera of the iPhone 4S is 8 megapixels as opposed to 5, which the iPhone 4 was, and they have greatly upgraded the lenses. I think they added 1 more, so there's 5, and they opened up the hole so more light can get in. This is a social girl talking, not the tech girl talking, but it's ultimately going to result in much better quality. And of course, the top reason that I love the camera advances is because the video camera is better. Of course, image stabilization. Can you imagine image stabilization in a phone video camera, okay? And 1080p HD. The iPhone 4 had 720, so you can know that it's going to be higher quality HD. I still like to do 720 sometimes on the old YouTube because, you know, it's going to load a little bit faster for my viewers. But to know that you can have 1080p on your phone, something you can turn into a DVD and share with the family on the television from years to come, that's amazing. So that option on the phone is huge. Also, a big plus with the 4S is the battery life. We're talking 14 hours of talk time on this phone, okay? On this battery life, that's a lot. 6 hours of 3G browsing, 40 hours of listening to music, 10 hours of watching video. That's insane, people. That's insane. And for people like us that are all on our phones all the time, we need battery life. So, the iPhone 4S is setting you up for that. There are so many more awesome features about this phone, but I'm going to talk about one more because I'm having a tendency to ramble today. I'm very sorry. It's Friday. I'm caffeinated. But, of course, what I like to call my own personal assistant, Siri, of the iPhone 4S, is literally it's almost somebody that might become my best friend. Siri answers questions for you. And the reason that this is different from any other phone is because we all know that Apple comes out with things last, but they always get it right. So yeah, you've been able to talk to your Android and all of those other phones and say, please call mom. And it usually doesn't work properly. But with Siri, you can speak in a normal tone. You can have a conversation, you can solve problems, you can ask questions. It's very, very, very advanced voice recognition. So as my dog scratches herself and ruins this segment of the video, know that you have a new friend when you buy the iPhone 4S, and she is gonna help you find out anything you want. Lucy, why you gotta be scratching in the video? That's all for this special episode of Schmittastic Social Media Tips. If you would like to show me your new iPhone 4S when you get it, let's have a little powwow over on my website, savvysexysocial.com. I'm also on Twitter, Schmittastic, and Facebook, Amy Schmittauer. Oh yeah, Google Plus too. That's still around, isn't it? Yeah, Amy Schmittauer over there. So I will see you when? Tuesday. I'm freaking wired today.